Hey guys, today I'm going to be bringing some Kickstarter news to you guys on what's coming in the next few months and beyond. Alright, so hopefully some of this is new to you, and if not, then hopefully maybe there's some more information here. I'm not going to dig deep into any one of these games. Instead, I'm just going to kind of show you what I guess I find interesting on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is full of all sorts of stuff, and I'm sure there are games we don't even know about yet that are going to be out, on Kickstarter this year, and we just don't know, or I don't know about it yet. So anyway, this is what I'm excited about. So starting things out with Mythic, they are going to be making Solomon Kane, and they're going to launch that June 12th. So that's coming up right around the corner. So be prepared to lay down some more money for another what looks to be a fantastic miniature game here, and the design here is really, really good, and I'm really impressed. And so I don't know how aware you guys are, but Monolith and Mythic are now doing completely separate things, or they're no longer partnering, and so this is Mythic's kind of first standalone game. And so I haven't dug deep into the gameplay mechanics itself a whole lot, except that it kind of has an interesting co-op mechanic. Again, not going to dig into it. If I make a video on it, I will do it there. This is just saying June 12th, Solomon Kane. If you're into Innsmouth or into any of that kind of lore, or if you like Solomon Kane himself, then this is definitely something to check out. Next up, we have Monolith. Monolith has a ton of spoilers already. Like, they are just going straight ahead into Kickstarter. Honestly, to me, it's looking a lot like a Cool Mini or Not scenario here, where they are just saying, hey, here's what's coming up. So they have Mythic Battles Pantheon 1.5. That comes out June 5th. That's really soon here. So, I mean, again, you got the June 12th on the Solomon Kane here. June 5th, you got Monolith, Mythic, Battles Pantheon 1.5. Now, this 1.5 is really just kind of their re-release of what they had before. So, as they kind of announced in their last Kickstarter, the experiment to bring Conan to retail did not work out. They ended up losing money. It was kind of a terrible ordeal with the publisher and the price limit for retail and all that kind of jazz. Really, the kinds of games that Monolith is making with these just doesn't really work at a brick and mortar, and because of the inventory requirements and the space and the production, even selling online like through their website is kind of an odd duck. It would raise prices and to something that's already really expensive. So the kind of bulk order Kickstarter really does help them. So that's what they're going for here. This is going to have most of what they had in the first one, along with a few updates in the rules. So it'll include all the Kickstarter exclusives and add-ons of the previous release, except for Corinthia and Kados packs, the art book, which I'm really bummed about, the RPG, though you can still buy that off of Kickstarter just fine, the stack clips, and then the classic dice. Now, they're unsure of a few of the terrain set and the guest box and a few of the other items. They're working through that, so we'll learn soon enough whether or not those will be available. Now, the 1.5 version you can also just purchase by itself if you already have the main one and you're interested in kind of the updates. There's a lot of changes for tournaments. There's 50 upgraded dashboards, 10 cards, 2 game aid sheets, and a new rule book. I don't know what all that involves, but either way, that's going to be kind of a big deal there. Now, for just pure spoiler, they have Claustrophobia launching in September, and all we have is this image. Either way, that's a pretty cool way to tease it. So I'm interested in that. So I guess, talk to me in September. They also teased another game, Mythic Battles Ragnarok. I don't know when this is launching, but I really want this. That looks amazing. Like, that is some stellar hype material right there. Really, really impressed there. Next up for CMON, because as you know, they're always doing Kickstarters. They have another Flash campaign coming up at the end of June. And, that's, I'm unsure about that. I guess we'll have to look at it. I don't know too much about the game anyway. And, I guess we'll see. So they're going to do this kind of flash sale again for just a week. And I guess try it out again. And I don't know, maybe it's working out for them, maybe it's not. It is kind of interesting, right? Because I know I don't know what the cut is for even Kickstarter specifically, but I also don't know what the cut is for retail. I'm wondering how ahead they come out in these overall. I'm sure they're crunching the numbers over there, so we'll have to wait and see. They did announce, though, what will probably be their next main Kickstarter. They didn't give a date yet, but it is Arcadia Quest. That's right, it's Arcadia Quest sci-fi. And a lot of people are, in the comments when I read it, don't look too excited about it, mainly because they're basing this only on the box art, obviously. We don't know anything else. That it's just kind of a reskin of Arcadia Quest. Why would I just buy another theme? Well, I don't know Arcadia Quest, so I don't have that issue, first of all. Second of all, looking at the box art and, just like that the bright blues and oranges and purples, and I would love to paint these. Like, to me, that's just, I like sci-fi anyway. I like fantasy. I like them both. So don't get me wrong there. I just think that neon Tron-like people would be really fun and a good change of pace to paint. And there are plenty of other fantasy stuff out there that I can paint too. So I think it would end up being well there. Either way, I'm definitely interested in that one also. Now I'm going to wrap this up in kind of a, it's not something I normally get into, mainly because I haven't seen anything like this really done well or professionally, I feel, on Kickstarter, since I've been paying attention. So Limbo Miniatures makes amazing busts and amazing kind of really display quality miniatures. These are really, really nice miniatures. And expensive. Not expensive in that category, just expensive compared to, these board game Kickstarters where you get a miniature for like less than $1, right? Now, they are having an Eternal War, and that's coming up soon, and that looks absolutely, like, I am blown away by how some of this looks. I mean, these look great. I can't fathom what the price will be. It's going to be insane, I imagine, because these miniatures are, like, insane as well. And I mean, I don't know, I mean, between like the demon dude and the undead guys and like the heavily armored people, and I don't know. The chick with like, she's on the sword stabbing a dragon's head, like crazy stuff, right? I mean, looks really, really cool. So really excited about this. I don't believe it's a game. I believe it's just a miniature line. However, it's definitely something I'm interested in, and if I can, I'm going to paint it on the channel. These look fantastic, and I think would really kind of help expand my painting capabilities. I've never really painted anything like that, and would really be excited to do so. Now, Limbo Miniatures is doing other stuff as well. So, in fact, this Sunday, the 27th, they are coming out with a Metal Heads. So they're going to be launching this Kickstarter. Their preview link is going to be in the description below. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to post this, but either way, the Kickstarter link will also be there once it's live. So go ahead and check that out now. And wow, I mean, these busts look fantastic. I mean, I really dig this art design that they're going with here. It's kind of like a Ghost in the Shell sort of, I don't know, I altered carbon kind of, a very, very cool design here. Really, really great quality. The thing comes with LEDs. I mean, that's just awesome. And then you see these other ones that they'll offer as like stretch goals and stuff like that. And well, they're kind of like, it'll be an additional purchase, but you can unlock them making more, and then eventually you can get a whole body. So you can then attach the head to the body. That's crazy. All right, now I wanted to save this for last, but Awaken Realms has their PM open, or the Pledge Manager open, for Nemesis. Now, once you finish that, they offer you like some wallpapers, and they're really cool wallpapers. I actually really dig it. They're quite nice. But there are 3 wallpapers in that zip folder of another game, a new game, a game that they announced, I guess, this way, because I don't see really any information on it. We don't know when it's coming to Kickstarter or anything like that. It's called Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Now, there's a lot of generic terms there, like Grail and Avalon, that you see kind of all the time in fantasy, but I must say the concept art looks really, really cool, and like a very unique way. Like there's kind of this old guy. Well, he's not even seen that old. He seems kind of mid-years, bald, long beard, but he's got like these really long, nasty fingers and like this crazy like spiked wrap armor. So I don't know. It's cool. So yeah, definitely be interested in that. I'm sure a lot of people will. Nemesis was quite the surprise, I think, to a lot of people and how well it did. I think it kind of shook up the Kickstarter industry a little bit even, just because of how big it was. It was pretty much rising sun level of success from, just kind of out of the blue. And then, of course, with, Lords of Hellas doing so well in reviews. So there's a kind of a high expectation that Nemesis will follow with that. Either way, this is going to be a hot item. I'll definitely be looking into it. So anyway, really cool stuff there. That's what I'm interested in Kickstarter now. Let me know if I missed anything. Please leave a comment if there's something you're excited about that I didn't mention. I would love to either learn about it or tell you why I think that's garbage and I'm not interested. I'm kidding. I won't say that, but this is kind of my synopsis of what I'm looking forward to and what you can probably expect in some form or fashion on the channel in the future. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, subscribe if you want to see more, like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment letting me know your thoughts and opinions. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again real soon.